Behold my Wukong Xbox appearance, including the Arca Titron as an accessory. So this has been shown in a couple videos featuring the Arca Titron and epic slam attacks. So if you'd like to check those out, I figure that's probably why you're here, but if you haven't seen that content, that's in the description. There are a bunch of videos with this appearance if you like looking at it, which I hope you do, because we're going to talk about it. So we're using the Dashang helmet. This matches like the lines of the Arca armor in a way that's very, very nice. It looks quite silly, like as a helmet overall. I'm not sure I like these ribbony things, but they're alright. I tried to add some stuff to the back that like makes it blend a little more drapey. And it also kind of looks like a spaceman helmet to me, which I think is pretty cool, like an alien invader helmet, stereotypically. No offense, since we're alien invaders in this game, but... So here we have the accessories. The primary is this base coat. This kind of has to be a boring color because it's like his entire body, so there you go. And the secondary is this wine color. If you're going to change anything, I would change this color. This is only here to sort of like palette refresh you from the bright green of the Arca armor and Wukong's limbs. And it is really important to do that, but you could use other colors. Just find something else that contrasts, that isn't very saturated, and I'm sure it'll work great. You could even use like a gray. I just think that's a bit boring. And for the tertiary, we have the piece de resistance, this green. Now, I really don't think that there's good dupes for this green. You can get by with classic, but this is a pretty irreplaceable green in my opinion. Halloween palette is coming around, obviously, so pick it up when it comes out. It will be 1 credit in the market when the Halloween event begins. I'll make a video about that, don't you worry, but definitely pick it up. So it's this color. This is going to differ on the other greens. They're all not the same. They all need to be a little bit different because these items have different shading. So this one is this one, but just remember it's not going to be the same. Accents are pure black. And the energy color is this. Again, if you change the winey color that I used for my color contrast, you should probably change this too. I just wanted something that kind of blended, so go figure. I'm not really set on that color, but it is a bit smoky. It looks cool with his Cloudwalker. And attachments, so this is all the Arca set. And for the primary now we have this wine color. Now I slightly darkened it. As you can see, if it's this color, it's a bit too bright. You see how it kind of sticks out on the shoulders, but this blends much better. So correct that a little bit. And the secondary is similar to this color on the base of his body, but is a bit darker because we're going to match this metallic. This is an uncolorable metallic on Wukong's hip armor things, and we're going to match this metallic here on the back of the plates, you see, and the back of the legs with that metallic. This is the closest I could get. I think it's pretty close, as you can see. But yeah, so the smoke palette coming in for the save. And tertiary, we have solid black, just like before. And for accents, we have this green again, but this time it is this green. So as you can see, if we use this green way too bright, it looks good with the helmet, but it doesn't match the limbs. So I've decided to use this one. I think it blends much better with the limbs. And I'm not that worried about the helmet. It already looks overly bright and silly anyway. And then the energy color is the same. The only Sayandana I feel matches is the Hecate Sayandana. This doesn't clip with his tail. Well, I mean, it sort of does. You can see they're like arcing a little bit with the invisible hitbox, but it's not, anyway, it's not a big deal. And here are the colors for that. These are the same as the colors on his body. They're just moved around to different places, so just take those primary colors and change them up. And then, of course, we have, well, the hammer. The Arca Titron, the glorious Arca Titron. So this one has very similar colors to the accessories. So for the primary, we have this. Now, this isn't metallic, unlike on the accessories, so just make it the same color as his body, or, you know, a similar color. Secondary is this wine color again, just change it if you want. Or you could make that the shaft, because this is a little bit metallic, but I found that I liked it better this way. And the tertiary solid black, as usual. And this accent color is again a little bit different. If you make it this, I feel that because the Arca Titron has like shadows, it looks a bit too dark, or like too saturated, just a little bit. So I'm nitpicking and making it this color. I do think it matters. You want it to look cohesive. And there you go. Halloween palette for the win, right? And there's the energy color. Now, I hope you enjoyed that. I hope this was a nice little quick fashion snack video. I'll try to do more of these. People have been asking for these. Thanks very much for watching this fashion snack. Check me out on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, and Patreon as usual, all in the description. And I'll see you all tomorrow with Barrow. Goodbye.